Hey guys, Monkey DKS here, and I wanted to have a quick talk about scoreboards. So here we have a couple of command blocks that basically add or subtract one score on the scoreboard. So if I stand on this one, it adds 1. If I stand on this one, it subtracts 1. The way we're using this for the walls matches is at the beginning of each match, we teleport all the players one at a time onto this command block, and it adds 1. It also sets their death point so that when they die, they land on this one, and it subtracts 1. It's a pretty good system, except for if someone were to disconnect in the middle of a match. And we're trying to come up with a neat way, or an efficient way, of preventing that. So, what we did is we came up with this guy over here. So now these command blocks are a little bit different. Instead of adding or subtracting, all this is doing is telling it to join the purple team for whoever's closest. Okay? So let's say, for example, I join the orange team. Now, I'm orange, and what I would want to do, as I activate this machine here, is I would want the scoreboard to automatically know that I'm in orange, or I'm in green, or I'm in red, or I'm in purple. Right? So let's say Monkey Cam here were to also join purple. This is great because it adds him in. But if he were to die, let's go over here to the white one, it'll subtract him as well. That was something we had a little bit of a problem with at the beginning. But let's talk about how this works real quick. It's actually pretty simple. I think I just joined green. It's actually pretty simple. What happens is we have a clock here using a comparator, in basically a feedback loop that runs out to here. And Ben Baptist was actually the one that showed me this. He said it's a good clock that doesn't create a lot of stress on a server, but it's also very fast, as you can see. But it's more accurate a little bit further away from where it starts. It's not as accurate, say, right here than it is down here. So there are 4 command blocks here. I'll look at the green one since it's active. All it's doing is a test for command. It's testing everyone on the server to see if they're on the green team, or on the orange team, or on the purple team, or whatever. As you can see, this one has 1 lit up because there's 1 person on the green team, and that's me. If Monkey Cam were to join the green team as well, you would see now 2 of these are lit up. So how's it work? It's pretty simple. Underneath, there are these command blocks here. When this block gets powered from the redstone above it, it says set the green to 1 on the scoreboard over here. When this one gets powered, set the green to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and onward. You can go up to 15. I just didn't bother because I knew I wasn't going to have 15 people on my test server. Down here is the subtraction. We started with just that row of command blocks thinking, oh, this is going to be great. But what happens is, so if you look, there are 2 here that are lit. When I take Monkey Cam out of a team, now just one of them's lit. But the scoreboard over here still says 2. And the reason for that is this block never unpowered, so it can't repower that command block and reactivate it. It's a weird thing from comparators that even if I don't give it any power ever, this just stays lit once it finds a true value, until it does a test again and finds out it's not true. Great for some things, but not necessarily wonderful for what we're trying to do. I don't know if it would be any better if it were to unlight itself and relight itself all the time either, because then it's just going to be a mess. But anyway, Ben Baptist came on and joined in after he showed me the clock. And he said, well, why don't you just get a torch here, and I've screwed that up because I put the torch on, and make a subtraction row. So this row here sets it to 1 through 8. This one sets it to 0 through 7. So as this block lights up, let me put Monkey Cam back on green. It turns off that torch. As it unlights, or unpowers, that torch lights up again, and this sets it back down to 1. So each command block basically is doing add 1 or subtract 1 at all times on all 4 colors. So it doesn't matter how many people we get at any given moment. If Monkey Cam was, say, on the orange team, and then Monkey Cam was to disconnect in the middle because he has some connection problems, no big deal. He's just no longer on the scoreboard. So that either if the game automatically detects the final the final score and finds out who's on the winning team, or if we were just to know, hey, game's over, everybody's dead, then that'll work. But if that person were to log back in quickly and get back in the game, they're still part of it. So it's a pretty good system, I think. At least I think it is. Hopefully you guys think it is. And it's not too hard to build, so anybody could put this on their maps if they wanted to. I think that's all I got. Hopefully I will see some of you guys on February 23rd for either Platform Power or The Walls 2, or both. If you're interested in signing up, go to cubechampion.com, and you can sign up there. Thanks a lot. I'll see you later.